It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because you guys don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we've been watching this season of The Real Housewives of Dallas, season 5, and it's been okay. But honestly, most of the drama has revolved around Tiffany Moon and how the other women feel about her. Tiffany Moon is our newbie, and she's been amazing. Mama D is the one who found her, Mama D Simmons, and honestly, I think she's been a great addition to the show. However, we're not here to talk about Dr. Tiffany Moon. We're here to talk about Brandi Redmond and her husband, Brian. Guys, we know, and we already reported on this, everybody's reported on this, that Brian Redmond was caught allegedly, which in the video, it's really hard to say that it's not him. We're not saying it's him because he didn't say it was him, but if you watch the video, it kind of looks like him in Vegas in 2018, hooking up with this girl, kissing her, grabbing her head. And I don't mean hooking up like we don't know if they went all the way, but I mean hooking up like it seems like there's something just a little bit off. He was definitely kissing her, whoever this man was, allegedly, Brian Redmond. Yeah, that's a problem. Obviously, they've been together for long enough to have 4 children, a couple decades of an anniversary, and we just want to know, what does Brandi have to say about this? Now, Brandi did respond to the rumors, but in such a subtle way by posting on her story a guided prayer saying that God will take care of it, right? Well, we just wanted to know what she really thinks aside from the guided prayer. We want to know in her own mind, in her own words, what does she think about her husband allegedly cheating? Everyone felt so bad for Brandi in this instance, and this is the first time in a long time. Again, going back to Dr. Tiffany Moon and Brandi Redmond before the season started, Brandi put out a very ignorant video, a video mocking anyone of the Asian culture by pulling her eyes back and making herself sound like she might be either Chinese, Vietnamese, Thai. It doesn't matter, but it wasn't right. Well, as soon as she did, she received so much backlash and feedback of fans telling her it's terrible, it's awful, it's disrespectful, it's ignorant. They were calling her racist. They were really going in on her to the point where Brandi Redmond checked herself into a mental facility in order to take care of her own mental well-being. Now, we've seen her on The Real Housewives of Dallas this season, and she's been upset and crying and extremely apologetic, but Dr. Tiffany Moon was one of the first to call her out as soon as she met her. She was like, listen, I've never met you before. I just want to address this because before we can forge a friendship, I want to tell you this hurts. Now, Dr. Tiffany Moon wasn't sitting there and ripping her apart, but she just let her know that she had her own experiences as a child dealing with racism, and she still deals with it today. Dr. Tiffany Moon shared a very disturbing, I guess, situation where now she's been dealing with patients, and the patients don't want, well, there was one in particular who didn't want her working on him because he said that he wants a doctor that doesn't have coronavirus. Now, that's absolutely ridiculous and, again, ignorant, but she just wanted to share with Brandi that this is still very real today. She still experiences this racism, and she wanted to let Brandi know, you can do better. I don't think you had any malice in your heart when you made this video. I don't think that you had the bad intentions, but you can do better, and you need to know why this was wrong. From there, she gave her a chance to redeem herself, and that's for another video, but Brandi kind of stuck her foot in her mouth more and more along the way, to the point that Dr. Tiffany Moon came out in a confessional and said, I can't help that I'm Asian. If that affects you, if that bothers you, that's your problem. It's not my problem. After Brandi Redmond came on the show and she was like, I'm sorry, Tiffany. For some reason, I'm not comfortable being myself around you. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells and I can't do anything right in your eyes. It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, that's also an ignorant statement. She hasn't done anything to make you feel uncomfortable. That is in your head, not actually on the table. Even her best friend, Stephanie Hollman, who usually takes up for her, said, This is a Brandi problem, not a Dr. Tiffany Moon problem. But speaking of Stephanie Hollman and her husband, Travis, they have been coming to bat so far for Brandi Redmond. They're saying, well, both are saying actually, both of them are saying that Brandi Redmond did not in fact cheat. They're saying that this is all just BS, but it's really hard for us to think that, especially after the video that came out, again, looks very much so, unless he has a doppelganger, a twin, someone that we don't know that just looks so strikingly like Brandi Redmond, it's a hard sell to tell us that this wouldn't be true. But it seems like Stephanie might have some problems of her own. Another photo surfaced, and of course, you can't go out and about in your town. The Real Housewives of Dallas reside in Dallas. Brian and Travis were out in Dallas with two blondes who were not their wives. Brandi Redmond is not a blonde. Stephanie obviously is, but neither one of them were actually married to Travis or Brian. Now, when that photo came out, everyone's like, okay, Stephanie, you've been taking up for Brian and Brandi, but what's going on in your household? Ouch. Now, that's not it. There's more. We've actually found out that there might be another alleged cheating allegation. There might be more. It might not be that Brian is out here cheating in Vegas and Brandi's at home just taking care of the kids and completely innocent. What we've heard now is that she may have allegedly hooked up with a very famous country singer named Taylor Phillips. Now, what they're saying is that Taylor Phillips and Brandi allegedly met up in Nashville when Brandi was taking her husband to an NBA draft. Well, if that's true, then wouldn't her husband have known about it? But then that strikes another question where fans are wondering, hey, maybe this is just an open marriage. Maybe they have some sort of agreement that they can go out and dabble and do their thing. And as long as they don't bring it out into the press and nobody gets exposed, that's okay. It's their own thing. Maybe after decades of being together, hey, listen, we're going to go out and we're going to see other people, keep our family together, but we can get our needs met where, I guess, somewhere else. Oh, this is so messy. Hold on, wait. There's more. It was Bravo and Cocktails that revealed this information. And as soon as they did, well, at least shortly after, it seemed like Taylor Phillips took his account off of Instagram. Not only did he take his account off Instagram, but I guess his wife is no longer following him. Ouch. Well, Brandi did comment on a photo of Taylor Phillips with his wife saying, love y'all, but now fans are saying this screams guilty. If this doesn't scream guilty, what does? You delete your account, your wife's not following you. What the hell is going on here? Again, all alleged, but it is a lot of red flags, right? That's what it seems like. People want to know what the hell is going on. Now, Bravo and Cocktails, who did reveal this, they said that it seems like, again, between the relationship of Brandi and Brian, they have this sort of dynamic where they can go out and do whatever they want to do. But if that's the case, why would you even join a reality TV show? Well, that's a great question, especially if you don't want that out there, unless you're just into this sort of polyamorous kind of situation or having an open relationship, whatever the details may be. If that's the case and you're open about it, then you're open about it. But it doesn't seem like the very traditional way of being, especially in Dallas, Texas. And it's not only that. They're saying that there is more information, but they've been asked not to spill it and to keep it on the down low. They've sort of been vetted. So what information that is, who knows if we'll ever find it out. I'm sure somebody will get their hands on it. I'm sure that it will be outsourced, this drama, these allegations, these rumors. They'll be outsourced to another account. That account will post it. It won't be vetted, and then it'll be headlines, of course. What we do know is that Brandi Redmond has left the Real Housewives of Dallas. She has announced her exit, but what we don't know is why. Now, if you ask Brandi Redmond, she said she wanted to take the time, even though she's very thankful for all of us coming into her homes, watching her over the past 5 seasons, throughout her journey with her family, with her husband. She's so thankful for that, but she wants to take a moment to step away and really be there for her family, embrace God, and move forward in a different direction that is no longer reality TV. Again, when that news came out, fans weren't too hard on her, especially after she just now had her 4th child. Her daughter was in an unfortunate car accident with her mother-in-law, to which her mother-in-law actually passed away. Her daughter's fine, but her mother-in-law is no longer with us, which we are so sorry for. But fans were thinking maybe that's why she's stepping away. Maybe after all of this drama, she might need just a second to recoup, get herself together, and we might see her in the future. I'm not necessarily sure if that's true, especially after all of this is coming out. But if it were true, then we want her to talk about the cheating allegations, the cheating rumors, because this is a part of her life. Just like Erica Girardi has to talk about her legal drama, Teresa Giudice has to talk about her legal drama, any of the other housewives have to talk about alcohol abuse, cheating, whatever the case is. This is a job that you signed up for. So it would actually make sense if Brandi was like, I'm not going to sign up this next season because this is something I don't want to talk about. I don't want it to come to the forefront of national television. I don't want my kids to see it. And it's not something that I'm willing to speak on or share. She knows what's requested of a housewife. So with that, she might have just been like, I'm going to wash my hands of this franchise. My family's more important. I'm just going to keep it together and avoid that topic. I don't know, guys. But what I do know is I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Brandi Redmond is innocent in this? Could she have possibly hooked up with the country music star Taylor Phillips? And might there actually be an arrangement? Or is this all just BS drama, stuff that's coming out where there are no facts, really nothing to base it off of, almost like the allegation that Teresa Giudice made about Jackie Goldschneider's husband on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Evan Goldschneider. And I'm not saying that there's no content or anything surfacing about Brandi's husband. Again, we've seen that video. We just haven't seen a video on Brandi. So either she's better at covering up her tracks, this is completely false, somebody's reaching, I don't know. But what I do know, again, is that I want to know what you think. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below, let me know. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell because you guys don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that being said, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.